Millions of Americans in the grips of a winter blast that has now turned deadly because of ice and snow out on some pretty major roadways. Tragedy out there. 5 dead in Missouri and Kansas. Widespread power outages. Also, a major issue right now is the fact that 170,000 people across Missouri, Illinois, West Virginia, and Virginia are still without electricity. And that, in many cases, means they are also in the cold without heat. So let's go live to CBS News Philadelphia's Nikki Dementri. Nikki, you are in Cape May, New Jersey, about an hour southwest of Atlantic City. It looks frigid there, but also it looks like insult to injury, like the winds are kicking up a little bit as well.
Reed, the winds are stinging against your skin, and it's really cold here as well. So that wind chill is not helping. We're seeing gusts right now upwards of 20, 30 miles an hour. That's not helping cleanup efforts at all. Take a look at how much snow we got. About 8 inches, a little more or so in Cape May. It was the most in Cape May County. This area was in a winter storm warning yesterday. It was also in a state of emergency yesterday. Officials were saying, please stay off the roads if you can. Most people did for that part. That being said, come back over with me, John, if you don't mind. We're going to go over to the roads right now. You can see the sun's helping a little bit, but plow crews have been out throughout yesterday, throughout today as well. And now the concern as we head into another frigid night is this is all going to refreeze. So crews here are keeping a special eye to the roads, to the sidewalks to make sure everyone stays safe.
Nikki, you got into television thinking this was going to be a glamorous job, but this is a service profession, as our viewers know. And I'm glad you have those rubber galoshes to keep you safe. Be careful out there because, to your point, that water melting behind you, it does freeze. And we wish you and the people who are without electricity there and that in so many areas the very best. Yeah, pretty crazy. Nikki Dementri, thank you so much, as always. Now go get warm. Go get in your car. So let's talk to Jess right now, who's going to bring a meteorological perspective to this. She really raises a good point. During the day, people might think, I can get out on the roads because I can see the water moving.
Yeah.
But within an hour or 2 hours with the pickup of that wind, it freezes again.
Absolutely. And they're not done with these strong winds just yet. I mean, taking a look at today's storm, it's another interesting one because we're no longer under a winter storm warning. However, there's still winter storm advisories that are in effect right now, so we're going to dive into that currently. We take the map up real fast so I can show you off into the Midwest. That's where the storm swept throughout yesterday, off into the mid-Atlantic too, but there's still a whole bunch of purple on this map in areas like upstate New York dealing with winter weather advisories today. And to add to that, a lot of storms still lingering around with a lot of cold, dense air to follow. Yesterday's storm brought heavy amounts of rain, snow, and ice widespread throughout this region. And taking a look at today, this area of low pressure, it's still bringing just a little bit more moisture with it. Right behind me, what you're going to see is just this area of low pressure continuing to deliver strong winds throughout areas like Pennsylvania, up into upstate New York, and all throughout the mid-Atlantic into the afternoon hours today. As that continues to move out, we're not seeing as impressive numbers when it comes to that snowfall total like you just saw just a second ago on our screen. However, this is what we're diving into. An additional 2 to 5 inches of snow expected in areas like upstate New York as we head into our Wednesday and Thursday forecast, and then that'll start to taper off slowly on the back end of this week. Here's what it's looking like though for areas like West Virginia that got hit heavy yesterday. Close to around 4 inches still expected in areas like Webster Springs, about an additional 1 inch just near Charleston. Now over into areas like New Jersey, it's not going to be as bad compared to some of our friends up in upstate New York. Still expected to see an additional 5 inches of snow near Tupper Lake. That lake effect snow could cause a lot of issues too just along that shoreline. Back to you, Reed.